Hi there and welcome back. So today it's I think I called it Make It Monday. So last week we did creating extra writing space, and this week it's a kind of a carry on from that. It's little notebooks. Okay, little notebooks, and by that I kind of mean not a notebook as a notebook. Oh my goodness. Just something with a few pages in. So instead of putting a journal card in a pocket, you're going to put a small notebook in, so you've got, you know, extra room. So I've had a look round, and I've got some stuff what's been hanging about a while. This is a wallpaper, what you'd call a border, which I've tea stained. I've got a couple of pieces of card which I've tea stained, and they've been embossed. I've got a little greetings card which I wish I'd have tea dyed, but I didn't. Excuse me, a tea stained bag, a couple of sheets of 6x6s. Then I've got some different envelopes, and then I've got some stuff from the actual kits that I'm using currently, which are both winter kits. One's a blue winter kit, the other's a grey winter kit. Both of the kits are from Nanine at Collagetype. And then I've got some of these wallpaper samples, which again I've tea stained. So obviously I'm not going to get a chance to make all these on camera, but what I thought is we'll get them ready, and I'll sew a couple in, and you know, for anybody who wants to see that. So we know these are 6x6, so if I just score this at the 3 mark, I mean, obviously I could have just folded it in half. I mean, I should have done, because obviously it's not dead on 6x6. So it's a bit of a waste of time. Now I've got that crease, and it's hard for me then to recrease it. Okay, I think I've got it. So I'll use the foam folder just to crease it down. So we've got a 6x3 little pad. So I shall fold those. These are easy. These ones I will sew in, and I'll just do, you know, a three-old pamphlet. A lot of the times I'll staple them in, but and I normally fold it slightly to get my staple in. But with these being thicker, I'm not really going to be able to crease it without properly creasing it, which I don't want to do. So I will sew these ones. Okay, so that's 3. So they'll go in with the Tim Holtz things that I'm doing. Yep, there's the middle one. So that's that one. Let me move that. So this bag, I'm just going to take this bit off, or I might fold it over. I think I'll fold it over and glue it down, just to make it, you know, not so whatever. I can't really say to give it more stability, but you know what I mean. Just so it's not so thin on that end. Okay, so that's, sometimes I leave those open and have them as pockets, but you know, bags are quite thin. So that's the bottom flap up, so I'm going to fold it this way. Now this one I will probably staple because I'll be able to fold it over without it leaving a crease. So I'm going to put that in the staple pile, and then obviously when I'm putting the pages in, you know, I can have the staple with me while I do one pile, the needle and thread while I do the other pile. So obviously this is folded and it's going to want some inking and stenciling, so I'll just put that there for a minute. This is some card which has been embossed, so that can go on there. Same with this, I think that side's better. And these will all turn up in the Wednesday lives where I do some decorating. So first I'm going to fold this in half and then cut it down the middle-ish and straighten it up. Okay, so that's another little book. Again, I want, excuse me, I want to sew that in, I think. So let's give that a bang folder. So that's that one. I think that looks straight on that side. Let's have a look. Oh, not quite. Let's just turn that round and just straighten that. Lovely. And then these can go in stash for upcoming projects. And like I say, a lot of the stuff has just been literally laying about waiting to be used. So that's the only one so far that wants stenciling. So let's do the, oh, in fact, let's do the wallpaper next, because they're going to want cutting down. So again, I'm going to fold it in half. These wallpaper samples, the lovely Dee sent them me. So from Crafty Dee's Place. And I'm just going to cut that bit off. And that's nice inside, so that won't want any stenciling. So that'll be a nice one. So that one I'll probably use the staple with. And see if that's, I think that's straight. That's, okay. So that's that one. What else have we got? This one. So where shall I cut this? If I cut it there, because I do actually want a long strip, so let's cut that one there. Oh, that's not going to give me a long strip, is it? Only if I go, I don't think that one's through. Oh. This is going to obviously be tiny, but that's fine. No, that way. Okay, is that, yeah, that's fine inside. I still want a, oh, I've got a strip, that's fine. I'll put that to one side. So that is probably going to want covering up. So if I cut that one around there, and that one can be like that. Yeah, I think I'd staple those. They're going to want flattening underneath, something to get them to lay nice. And that one wants something pulling inside. So that's that one. I think this one I'm going to cut a strip off. Let's do it there. And oh, again we've got that. So I think I'm going to do one what's long ways, like thin and long. So like that. And do another one like that, a bit thicker. Okay. I don't think that's very straight. Let's straighten it up. Lovely. And this one, it's a bit damaged there, so if I cut that off, and then that one will want covering. I'm going to put that back in my stash because I think I'm going to have, you know, way too many. So got loads already. So the strip ones, I'm going to do them that you put the paper inside. So if I fold this down like so, and probably want them, I don't know, like 7. Yeah, that's a nice size. 7. And then whatever's left, that one will do one like so, and then fold that down. Yep. Doesn't have to be exact anyway. So 7. 7 and whatever's left, and I've got a piece from the kit as well. So this is the grey one, and it's got oranges in it. So obviously you could use, you know, your bits of card what are left over, just strips. I mean, we end up with millions of strips. I'll have a wider one. So I think that's those. I can pop that over there. So these envelopes, I'm just going to take the stick off and join them together. So just pop that one inside there, fold it over, and then fold that one over. So that'll be like so. Okay, that's that one. These ones, these are lovely. They've got a lot of texture in. I have still got a few packs in my Etsy. I won't be selling as many supplies because I'm trying to well, I'm moving craft rooms probably towards the end this year, but you know, I need to start making a dent in my stuff, because I'm going actually into a smaller room, but I think it will work better for me, because this is upstairs. I've kind of got my back to the landing, and I just feel that you know, I'm not kind of as if I'm hidden away. Can we see that pin? I don't even know what colour it is, because I've just put it in today. Oh, let's just try and so that's another one. You can use those as pockets if you can get something to get in and out. So that's that one. Obviously same with these, but I am going to need my pin. I bet you can see it. Okay, I found it. It was on the floor. So I've just done the blue one, and I've got some black envelopes. So obviously you could do these with, you know, envelopes what you've got cards in, or ones that you've tea stained, you know, your junk mail ones. So just get that inside of that. Make sure that it lines up. And then glue this. Honestly, I'm fed up of this glue. Right, that will do anyway. Okay, so that's that one. And I've got a big one. I'm going to cut part of this off. Let's have a look. So if I put that straight there. Oh, that might be too much. Let's put it straight there. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to fold this one in half, like so, and then this will be a little tuck in. You don't need to glue this down, because if you sew your papers in, that'll keep that anyway. So that's that one. Okay, and then we go on to kit things. So these are like little journal cards which I've just folded over, so they'll be nice little, some of them will have to go that way and some of them I'll have to go that way. So that's those. I'll probably do those with the staple. Then I've got some tags. I've got some what flip up that way. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do those. I need to think about that. So we've got those ones, and I'm going to put those there. Then we've got the ones that are together. And this one I need to fold. Not very well. Yep. Okay, and these are like two little notelets out of the kit, so these are perfect for little thin books. And got another one. So lots of different things you can use for notepads. These are, you know, just 2 journal cards together, pretty plainish, so they would want to decorate in whatever, so I thought they'd be ideal. Okay, and got a little file folder and a big file folder. So that's all the things that I'm going to be using. Okay, so I've got lots of these. Violet sent me these over time. I'm guessing they're a die cut. So I have tea stained them, and I'm thinking that these would be perfect to fit in these. So if I use, say, 4 of them, like so. I do feel like I want to ink okay, so I'll pop that there, and I'm going to do these with eyelets. So if I put a hole in there and there-ish, and pop that in there, and that in there. Oh, where's my knob all gone? Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, oh no. It was all going so well. Oh, come on. It's all online now. Right. Okay, sorry, I need to bring it to my face. Okay, I've got my glasses on, but okay, let's do that one first then. Okay, and this one. Yeah, my knobble's disappeared. That's it. I think it's popped out now. Yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness, that was confusing. Right, let me do that one again because it didn't flatten out at the back. So that's that one. It's a little bit wonky, but that's fine. So one. That's from there. Let's pour a few of those out to make it easier. So I'll do a couple and then I'll pause and do the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, these have been in my stash absolutely ages, so I think it's good use of them. You could obviously put more pages in. I don't know how many you'd be able to get away with using the eyelets. but this is it's not card, but it's thicker than copy paper. Let's do this one. Okay, there's another size, isn't there? Let's have a look at these, because then you'll be able to see the side. Yeah, let's do some in that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't think that other one, did I? But that was a darker. It was a dark grey, so you couldn't really tell. Okay. I don't know what dye this is. It's a nice dye. I don't have it. I'm going to put those a little bit closer. Wrong way. So I mean, if you wanted to create this kind of look, I've got a die what's got those holes in. It's a bit bigger than that. You could always, you know, tear your paper with your tear roller and do your die down there. You can also use you know, this you could punch or one of those you know, officey ones to get the same, you know, similar kind of look. So that's 4 there. Oh, I'll put 5 in that one then, just to use that size. Oh, they're probably going to be too small, so I'll put those back in my stash. I mean, I could do that, but I want to be able to see the holes. I shall cut, well, I shall rip it off. Okay, I'll do this one and then I shall pause and finish the rest of these sort off, and then we're going to put some string in them just to give them a bit more interest. And you can be a lot more precise if you want. You could, you know, mark it where you want to put your hole. I'm just eyeballing it. That one, you know, I must have eyeballed it and my eyes was closed. But I think the rest aren't too bad. Yeah, don't ball it when your eyes are closed. It doesn't work. Right, I shall see you in a tick. Okay, so they're all done. I managed to use all that, excuse me, taller paper. Okay, so I've got some string. I think these ones I'm not going to put anything in them because I like seeing the roses. So I'll put those to one side. Those have got black in, those have got grey in. So I've got some black hemp string, which I'm going to see if I can find the thing. So let's cut some. So I'll just thread it through there. Now you could either just do it like that and tie it off at the back, Oops. It's alive. Okay, so we've just got that across the front. I'll do another one like that just to use this bit of string up. And if you wanted something on the front, a little tiny sticker or stamp a small image on it would be nice. So that's those two, and sure I'd cut another bit off. That's brown. Okay, so I'm going in the back. And I shall tie it. Oof. I think your fingers increase in size when you're doing something like this. All of a sudden you feel like you've got the most chunkiest fingers ever. I'm really not the greatest at bows. That's why I end up cutting a lot more off than I actually need. And so that one's a little bow. And I'll do the same with this one. The other three, I think there is, I'm going to do those with the normal, you know, gardening string. So I'm going to put the black ones in with my Tim Holtz and the Gentleman kit that I'm using. So they'll be for that. It's a shame I've not got any. Oh, these are going to go in with the blue anyway, so that's okay. I'll do one tied at the back and two bow ones. I just get that from the pound shop, I think. I think that's where I got it from. Obviously you could put ribbon in there, embroidery, floss, whatever you wanted, whatever you've got, you know, hanging about or a lot of. So that's that one. Right, I'll pause and come back to you. I just finish those two off. Okay, so I think these ones, which are the tags, I'm going to put some washi across the top first, just to make it a bit more stable. So put that. In fact, I could. Okay. And then I'll just trim that. I think that will do it. I'll do these in that one. And that one. I haven't got any grey washi tape. Okay, so I've got the, where's the little tiny scissors? I don't know. I'll just use these ones. So obviously it's not going to be the same shape it was, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, just give them a quick going round. There'll just be enough ink on this dauber just to do it. Okay, let's get rid of these sticky bits. So I'm thinking these long ones, I've folded that top and I'm thinking of putting those in here and then just stapling there, and I've folded it so you can go like so. So I do need to just rip a little bit off this bottom, like so. If I put that there, can I get another staple? I could do this with Brad. Could obviously do it. I'm gonna have to trim around that, which I will do off screen, or I could do it with the things that I've just used, the eyelets, but I've put those away. So I'll just do it with the staple. Okay. It's a bit wonky, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably need to put a little bit of glue and then cut around those a little bit better. But I can do that off screen. So that's used those thin little strips of. So this is more about just having a look what you've got and seeing what you've either got loads of or things that you've had for ages, and just, you know, how you can use them to get them used. So if I hadn't have got those papers, I probably wouldn't have done that. I'd have, you know, done it a different way. I've done it before where they've had thicker tops and sewn it into the top. It's only that I'm being guided by what I've kind of got. So these, I've cut some pages down, so I'm going to sew those in. So I'm just holding it into place because, you know, it's only small. I don't feel the need to use clips, she says. Okay, and then I'll just go through the middle, either back in at the top or the bottom, either one. I've done it long so I don't have to keep threading my needle. Area doesn't need clips. These have got 5 sheets in. So go through that and then through the top or the bottom, whichever one you didn't do, and then back through the middle like so. Yeah. Come on, that's it. Make sure I've not gone through the thread, just pull it and then I'll just knot it off. Okay. And I'll just cut that down. And because my needle was quite thick, I'm left with quite, you know, thick, fat holes. So I'm just going to put some glue down and I'm going to stick some washi tape just down the middle, and then I'll leave it open until it dries. Could have done with a wider one, really. I think this is about done, this washi tape. Okay, I'll just rip it off there, and then I can cut it down when it's dry. So that's that one. And then this one, instead of, well, let me put my holes in first. Okay. I'll straighten the papers up a little bit. Okay, so minding fingers, I've got my fingers like so. Go through that. Yep. Make sure I'm still lined up, because obviously I've just moved. Okay. And here. And instead of going in from the middle, I'm going to go in from the outside. So go in the middle, through the top or the bottom. And back through the top or the bottom, whichever one you've not done. Just pull that through. Always make sure that you've got quite a tail hanging, so if you get it caught on anything and stuff, it's not going to pull the loose one through. So I've still got quite a bit there. Okay, and then I'm going to go back through the middle. I don't know why I took my needle off. Just tighten it, and then my bow's going to be on the outside, so it just gives it a bit of a different look. Okay, I'll do it double so it doesn't come apart. Not that it's holding, you know, it together, but obviously don't want it coming apart. And obviously if you wanted, you could just tie it. Oh, these scissors, they're no good for this. Or you could just leave a long dangle on and put some beads on if you wanted to. So that's that one. This one, seeing as I've just pulled my needle off, I'm just gonna see what it would be like folding it up and stapling it. So I've got the edge into the edge, just fold it over, put my staple in and go through the middle, down the bottom. Like so, it's not too far off, and that's that one. Okay, so really quick and easy. I don't think I'm doing anything else any different, so I don't think there's no need for me to show you anything else. But yeah, I've got some of these from a planner, which I've tea stained, so I'm going to be using those in these. I've got some more of those which are cut. I've some lined paper which is tea stained, and then I've got some presentation paper, and then I've got this blue paper. So that's what I'll be putting inside them. I'm not doing any decorating. Like I say, you'll see these pop up on a Wednesday. This one I'm gonna ink it, you know, brown, and then stencil inside in a blue, and this I'm just going to cover it over with some paper, and that's it. And I will do some that way, and some that way, and I shall mainly, well, it'll either be the stapler or sewing in. I could, if I wanted, put some papers here, say, and fold them like I did in the tag, and then use, oh my goodness, not grommets, the, you know, the eyelets, or brads, so it was a flip pad. So I might do a few like that. So that is today's. I'm going to sit here for the rest of the day and finish all these off. So I've got lots of pads, and yeah, and put them, you know, in whichever box. I've got 3 boxes on the go at the minute. I've got the blue box and the grey box, which hasn't got so much in because it's there's add-ons and stuff to the blue kit, so there's a lot more of it. So, and then I've got the grey stuff, and the Tim Holtz one is even bigger because obviously I'm using Tim Holtz, and I'm using mine and Nanine's collaboration kit, Gentleman. So I've got a lot of stuff for that. So thank you very much for joining me. I shall be back next week with another Make It project, and tomorrow I will be back with Trash It Tuesday, and I think I might be covering some more covers, and then well, I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.